I
is
agree.
yeah.
Like some of the Pokemon manga is like it's some dark shit.
Oh yeah, the manga is not the same as the anime though, because the anime doesn't follow the manga and
No,
the
it
anime
doesn't.
doesn't
Ash
follow
is
the
a
game.
tool. Like he's trash. Like let's be real. Ash is
Yeah,
not.
it's really
Red
weird
is.
because I used to like Ash as a kid, but now I hate him.
Yeah. See, that's the problem, is that the Pokemon anime is the only part of the Pokemon universe that's shit, in my opinion. The games and the manga are all very good quality. It's the anime that's crap. Now, Digimon games, at least recently, have been going up in quality, but the history of them has not been great.
I've never
It's usually
watched
medium
Digimon or.
but Digimon, like, from what I've seen of people on Twitter, Digimon Cyber Sleuth is actually looking pretty damn good.
No, Digimon is a better show. Let's be real. But
Yeah, it is.
the Pokemon games, there's that's
Yeah.
that's top
There-
tier shit.
Yeah, the Pokemon games, at least the main, like Pokemon Gold and stuff like that, the main storyline games are getting a little bit old because it's just the same thing over and over with different
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I mean it's like
But
I don't play the games for the story.
You know what anime?
right, like they're getting stale, but they're still good quality.
There's so many.
Yeah, especially when they tried to. From what I remember, when I first got into Digimon, they used to introduce the keychain games. Remember the keychain games?
Oh
I have
yeah,
them.
I remember those. Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically the Digimon version of Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would take them to school and stuff.
Yeah, and this was
I
back.
rem-
That was back in the days, and I used to remember those keychain games, but they weren't very popular. But then they decided to release the cartoon series, and the cartoon series kind of hit it off pretty well on Fox Kids. When I first remembered, I don't know about how Canada works, but that's what happened.
Yeah, let's not forget Digimon. Yeah, there was a rating war at one time. I don't know if not many people talk about that.
Yeah, there was ABC. I think it was ABC. There was ABC, NBC, I think, that tried to go into a ratings war with Fox, and including Warner Brothers actually did their own too.
Yeah, it's kind of sad you don't see no more cartoons.
Guys.
No, you
Look-
don't. They
look-
cancel all the good stuff. Is what happens.
Guys, look at my camera. I still have mine, bitches.
Dang. Wow.
Did you see what I put in the side chat? SJW's female game developer shelters SJW media narrative.
No.
Yeah.
These, man. I think people that played a big role in killing
Jesus.
Saturday morning cartoons is the Parents Television Council. I think
The
Cambridge,
what?
the Parents Television Council. Have you never have heard of these people?
No.
Dude, you gotta look them up, dude. Like one time they complained about I think anime being on Toonami or airing it early at nighttime around 9 p.m. or something. I don't know. They're stupid though, but I
don't know, man, but they're stupid shit.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if these people are in cahoots with SJWs. I'm not even
Oh,
joking.
dude, it's everywhere. No, there's
Look
no.
it
There's no
up, man. They're out there, dude. They played
No,
a
the
out
left
there.
owns Hollywood, dude. The left owns Hollywood without a doubt. It's proven. They discriminate
as
against
soon as you said
conservatives.
it's out there, as soon as you said they're out there, the X-Files music started playing in my head.
Well, I mean, he's right though. That's the thing. Like, I know it's like kind of tinfoily, but he's actually right.
Because think about it, man. You don't
But
even.
how is it tinfoily when there's literally SJWs like at the head of companies and like shit, no?
I mean, let's be honest, man. You don't even see good cartoons no more.
No, they
Not on
canceled like
Saturday.
Young Justice. They canceled like the heyday of like cartoons was probably the early like the mid 2000s, like early 2000s. I would say.
I actually saw the second season of it.
Yeah. The only good cartoons we get now, and Alan, you'll agree with me, is stuff from DC, like their animated movies. The only thing I don't like about DC is sometimes they need to get off Batman's nuts.
Yeah, you're right. They do. I agree.
I'm not even necessarily disagreeing with you that the SJWs are involved. I was just saying that the X Files music was playing when you said that they're out there.
Yeah, no, I knew exactly what you're gonna say whenever you said that. Whenever he said that, I knew exactly what reference you're gonna make.
Yeah, no, but there's, I think, people that played a part in killing Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, here's the thing. Like, let's look at Young Justice, which is a really good DC Comics cartoon. You look at the time slot they put it at, 10 o'clock Saturday mornings. The real age group for that for that cartoon was like 18 to 35. Like, it's not a kid show. And then they want to go off toy sales, right? That's not what
they should have stuck with the kids stuff, but unfortunately they didn't. They wanted to go with
well,
the
they need to know what their market is. Like, for a show like that, you need to put it at an evening time or put it online, because like that show is unfairly and unjustly canceled. It's a fantastic show. You said who said they watched it recently?
I watched the second season of it. They actually did the one where they had to fight off some alien race that was...
Yeah, The Reach.
The Reach.
It was a really good season. Like, some pretty damn good writing, if I say so myself, because like they outdid themselves. Because I thought season 1 was like good writing, but
it was kind of, to me, the first season was kind of mediocre. Then it got interesting after they cut it off from episode 13. Then they kind of stalled it for a long time. Then they put more episodes.
Yeah. I loved season 1, actually. I thought it was pretty great. Like, there's some really in-depth characters. Like, I don't like that they put too many characters in, They put too many characters in season 2, and it's hard to, like, kind of get invested in a character that you may see once, and then, like, you may not see him again for another 3 episodes or 4 episodes.
That's true. That's true, because they put a lot of characters in there, and it's kind of hard to make. How many characters do they have that's in? Try to get a voice actor, especially with the budget. Kind of.
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of guys doing the same voices.
Yeah,
but another good show,
like Transformers, for example, did that. Like Transformers Inadron, they had to get like on a low budget, so they had same voices.
Yeah.
And we'll probably never get cartoons like Spawn again either.
Yeah, it's especially funny when the Mexican guy, actually the guy trying to do the Mexican voices, is trying to do the same voice again, going. Especially when they do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Did you see what I put in the link there? A game that's released that had bikini armor pissed off the SJWs.
But dude, we need violent cartoons, man. We need that. I don't care, man. I don't care if they make a violent Deadpool show on HBO or.
Oh my god, that'd be brilliant.
That looks so cute. I swear that thing looks so cute. Girl riding on a dinosaur.
Does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they got rounded up by this shit. It's just like a beat up game, dude. Like seriously.
Yeah, this is what they're upset about. What they're upset about. Princess developer anti-HSW Green Lantern riled up. I don't think that's offensive. That looks cute though. Girl riding on a dinosaur, fighting guys in a bikini. That is awesome. Let me see the gameplay of this.
It doesn't look bad.
God damn it.
Dude, a Yoko. Wow, I just saw this on the blog.
Wow, that actually does have some interesting gameplay, as you can see right here.
Yeah,
this is a girl fighting in a bikini, and that's what they have an issue with.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cute, though. Look at that. The animation's so cute.
That's sexist. That's sexist.
Yeah, it's a little girl fighting.
How dare you call her cute?
It's so adorable. It's a shonen game developed.
That's sexist. Stop calling her adorable.
I can't help it. It's adorable. I don't know why.
You're such a shitlord. Stop it.
This is inspired by Golden Axe.
Yeah, it is.
You're raping her with your eyes.
This is what the guy's saying. Like, I don't really have a problem with this game. This is so cute. Of course, they got an update back off. You see a glimpse of it.
Come on, get his ass.
You know, that's fun. I look at this, it kind of does fit. Trying to fight and all. Kind of cool though. Tries to get the glimpse of, but after looking at the gameplay, I don't buy it. It looks kind of cute. Kind of, you know, the animation.
Because you're a fucking sexist.
I think this game actually would actually be, because I would buy it.
I'd buy it.
Obviously, you'd fucking play it, you fucking rapist.
No, because it's a little girl fighting, and just so freaking cool.
Oh, it's a little girl, huh? Fucking pedophile.
Yeah, but the funny thing about this thing is called Prince Edge, and I think this game actually looks pretty interesting, because I'm looking at it, going like, wow, this is impressive. By looking at it,
Yeah. It's gonna have 5 stages, 9 types of normal enemies, and 5 bosses.
yeah, and it's fast too, as I can see by the beat 'em up.
It's gonna have a backstab system.
Yeah,
Get your opponent and strike them, more damage.
I'm
Behind.
looking at this. I just can't stop looking at it.
Yeah, you can't stop looking at it because you want to rape her.
Mounted combat system, like the dragon.
It actually.
Yeah, don't lie. You want to rape her. That's why you can't stop looking at her.
No. I'm not. I think
Liar.
it actually does have potential to be a fun game.
And then on their Steam Greenlight page, they've got, to everyone who complained about the bikini, there's like 5 things in there. It's inspired from Golden Axe. You know, saying the character from Golden Axe wears the same bikini. 2, drawing proper clothing is hard, and she has tons of movesets, you know. 3, simple clothing is easy to do, but it looks bad usually, so a bikini is better. Plus, I'm making an anime version of Golden Axe here, so it has to be a bikini. 4, she's a barbarian, so it fits with the setting.
Yeah, it does.
5, enemies are not barbarians.
You guys remember Conan the Barbarian, right? Like, you guys have seen it?
Yeah,
Conan the Barbarian?
Actually, I read the
Yeah.
comic books and watched the movie. My friend got me
I
into the
haven't
comic
watched
books.
So, like, there's one scene where he's, like, having sex with this one chick, and I think she turns into, like, a demon or something, and he picks her up and throws her in the fireplace.
Well, of course he fucking would be fucking a demon. He's raping her.
He just picks her up and threw her like she was nothing. It's very comical. It is comical if you go watch it, because, you know, it's Arnold and he's huge, and he's like, no! He picks her up and
Ah!
hey, I'm a rapist!
Ah, get away from me!
Throws her in the fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's sad that he failed as governor of California, and look at what happened to California. It's so bad right now.
You were talking about this Princess's Edge, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so it's pissing people off. Is that
Yeah.
what, I didn't read the article.
It's offending people because the
It's
girl's
pissing
fighting.
off a lot of SJWs.
Yeah, because the girl's fighting in a bikini, beating the crap out of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't really have a
Man,
problem with a girl fighting in a bikini. That shows true skill right there.
She's a fucking barbarian, for fuck's sake.
It's not even about it showing true skill. It's that she's got some fucking balls to fight with no armor on.
Yeah.
And she's a barbarian, so fuck
Yeah,
sakes,
that
man.
shows some real real skill there that she has, that she can actually fight even with or without her clothes on. Even with the bikini on, it's kind of cute. And I
I'm
thought,
gonna fight in the buff with the dildo up my ass, and I'll still kick your butt.
yeah, it's kind of like Beowulf. You remember that movie, the 3D animated movie of Beowulf, where that guy just fights in the
Oh
nude?
Yeah.
God, one with Angelina Jolie or whatever.
Yeah,
The one
Oh,
that's
God.
not very
That was
good.
terrible.
yeah, he was fighting in the nude, and it was like I used to make a joke about it. I will fight this monster in the nude. And of course, I saw the gameplay. It does have some potential. If the guy can actually do some animation with it, I think it could be a good game.
Oh yeah, did you see the songs from Isaac, the like soundtrack for Isaac?
Yeah.
It got pulled from iTunes
Oh, that sucks.
Really? Why?
because it was violent to children.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Crazy Ivan, or the other one? The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, the Binding of Isaac.
Okay, that's kind of messed up. I don't see how that can be violent towards children, because that's just a game.
The thing is, it's not. That's why I'm saying it. It's like fucking retarded.
Yeah, I think who reported this thing? That's the one thing that bothers me. The Binding of Isaac.
Kyle's mom.
Polygon, probably.
Kyle's mom reported it.
Personally, I'm not a
Kyle's
fan.
mom is the biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
Okay,
A certain,
I want you
kid
guys-
he's not getting.
yeah, that's like trying to ask them to pull out NWA because that actually has violent content on it.
Oh, fuck that. NWA is fucking awesome.
Yes,
Fuck the police.
yes, fuck the police.
NWA sucks dick. Get used to it.
Yes, and the other one is there was another song that I can't remember, a rap song. The pussy's free, but the crack costs money. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's several rap songs that does that. I don't know why these people. They should just pull out all the rap music that has offensive language, including Kanye West's album about fucking Taylor Swift. What was her name? Taylor Swift. Talking about he was having sex with her.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I thought he said I made that bitch famous or something like that.
Yeah, he made that bitch famous because he. He
Yo,
probably,
Taylor Swift, I'm gonna let you finish, but I gotta say about my bitch Beyonce.
Man, you guys saw the Super Bowl performance with her, right?
yeah.
No. I
Well,
didn't give a
so it
fuck.
was basically pro Black Panther. Like they even like did a X formation, and I think it's some serious black propaganda.
Did you remember
Nobody
the-
fucking cares because it's black people. They can do whatever they want. No one
Yeah.
gives a shit.
Do you remember when Madonna had a bunch of KKK back dancers?
Let me
Oh,
see
geez.
this shit. Madonna, KKK.
And anytime I think of the KKK now, I just imagine like if you think of those professional like bodybuilders with the bulging muscles and shit, I just imagine someone like that wearing the white robes and the hood and just bulging out of the fucking cloth.
I think you should find it pretty easy.
No, someone got mad at Beyonce.
I think I found it.
Wait,
Yeah.
why'd they get mad at Beyonce?
No, this girl named Tommy. She looks like Lauren Southern, I shit you not, but she criticized Beyonce about the Black Panthers and said that the Black Panthers were people that were violent and did all this other stuff and blah blah blah.
Who
But
gives a shit?
I think she was like misinformed about certain things though, and people gave her shit about it though. And of course, she's a white woman criticizing black people.
They're always full of shit on the fucking white fucking SJW fucking cunts.
Yeah.
The
But she reminds
Black Panthers were a violent group. Depending on what else you said, I'd have to disagree. But yeah, the Black Panthers were kind of violent.
Oh god. Of course.
Get the dick out of your mouth, damn it.
Well, There it is.
Oh, they're making another Beyblade. That's funny. They're making it.
Oh, kill me.
Oh, they're making a Blade. I used to watch that.
Are they gonna spell Bay like B-A-E?
Yeah. I was just gonna fucking ask that, you bastard.
It's called Beyblade. Beyblade.
Beyblade.
It's Beyblade hashtag Instagram edition. You're gonna have There's gonna be Instagram version and Snapchat version.
No,
it's like Pokemon. You need them both to catch them all.
And they got and then they got another season of Duel Masters.
It's gonna be called Bay Area.
They're making Duel Masters.
No, you're fucking
San Fran Bay Area.
That's good.
They're making another Duel Masters VSRF.
Didn't
I played that card
get
game.
fucking canceled or whatever, the Duel Masters?
Yeah, I did.
I played the card game for a little while. It's kind of whack.
And then they're
It's not
bringing
really-
out
The
another.
card game didn't sell worth a damn either.
I bought a starter deck.
It just
Well,
tried
man.
to compete with Yu-Gi-Oh. It just compete with Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's be honest.
Yeah, dude, like Yu-Gi-Oh already had a foothold, and then you were also somewhat competing with Magic the Gathering and a couple other card systems that had already been out, even though they're not popular. They'd have been out longer than that. And then these Duel Masters coming out and fucking with the damn thing, and everyone was just like, fuck this Duel Master shit. I already had to learn how to do Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering, and I ain't learning this shit.
Yeah, I think Yu-Gi-Oh became more. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is even more popular than Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and they're making.
Nah, it's debatable because like
Magic the Gathering has a pretty fucking large following. They've got not only that, but they've actually got like an online system where you can play Magic the Gathering.
And speaking of which, they're making, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimension.
The only
What
difference
the fuck is that hair, dude? It's green. It's green. Green fucking hair for the main protagonist.
Gathering is at least at Magic the Gathering tournaments they don't have these stupid bullshit rules.
Well, at least they don't have fucking green hair.
Yeah.
And besides, they got co-opted by SJWs. I don't know about going Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. I doubt they got.
Wait. Who got co-opted?
Magic the Gathering.
How? Who? What?
You don't know?
No.
Yeah, dude. No. When you go to certain tournaments, they force certain rules down people's throats about how to treat female players and all this other stuff.
Really?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, look up social justice on warriors in Magic the Gathering on YouTube.
Oh god.
There's a few videos.
like-
I'm glad I never went to the
So-
fucking tournaments.
So I have a friend, right? She's big SJW. I'm still friends with her on Facebook, but I unfollowed her because I couldn't. Everything she posts is like straight great bait, mate. Like I just because I used to argue with her on
Straight
everything.
bait.
So everything she posts is like something that just I need to say something, but so that's why I unfollowed her. Anyways, so the other day she's like, it was like 3 in a row because every now and then I'll be like, what is this bitch saying now? So the first 3 posts, like one of them was like, have you ever had someone challenge your geek cred? It's all the geeks that do it, but everybody challenges my intelligence. So then the first post on that comment was like, especially men, and they just went back and forth. It's all a big hug box. But yeah, I think women, dude, like girls like her, they're like the only people that they come into a fandom or like a certain space. They don't respect our safe space. But we gotta respect their safe space. It's all double.
Yeah.
It's all double fucking standards.
They
to these
basically
people.
kick your door down and say, "This is my safe space. Get the fuck out."
Yeah, you can't challenge me. You can't talk back. Whatever. It's like, man, you guys. It's so incredibly sexist. That's the only way I can explain it, man. And of course, I can't say anything because I've argued with it before. I get fucking dogpiled, man. Like, it's crazy. But you know what's funnier than that? People I debate with on feminism. When I debate, it's almost 9 times out of 10 a dude. Because, like, all the girls that are feminists, they can't fucking debate. They can't handle it, dude. Because, seriously, they can't handle it. It's all the guys that are white knighting for them, man. And with a girl, like, you may have a couple of comments, cite a couple of sources, throw down some truth bombs, and they're done. With guys, you can go back and forth with them and it ends up being, like, calling, it's typical SJW stuff. But like name-calling bullshit, dude.
It's actually interesting. Are you familiar with Brett Keane at all?
Brett Keane?
Yeah, Brett Keane.
Who's
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's a fucking tool from YouTube that was popular in the atheist community before he basically sold out.
Is he like Steve Shives?
$5.
Oh, motherfucker
Basically,
looking like that one chef guy. What the fuck is his name?
I don't know, but
Spiky hair.
he's got a long fucking history of being a piece of shit because he's plagiarized multiple times and done all this shit. But that's besides the point. My whole point was that there was one time where he was on the Amazing Atheists podcast, The Drunken Peasants, and he he literally just came in to like talk with Drunken Peasants, like that was the whole reason he was coming in, and he brought in like 4 or 5 other of his posse members, and then just sat back while they fucking argued for him, and then he'd jump in with comments. And I feel like that's exactly the fucking mentality.
Oh, this fool looks like Guy Fieri. That's who he looks like. The fucking spiky-haired chef. Seriously.
Did you see what I put in the side chat? That someone wrote an article saying gamers have become the new religion.
God.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's really funny, dude. Gamers are the new religious right. That's exactly what I said about them. Holy shit. Which one of us is right?
January 14th was when this article was published.
There's
it's
also
an archived version of it, so that you don't give them any views.
Thank you for that. That's the Gamergate way.
Yeah, here's another interesting news. One Punch Man 6-episode specials. Ghost in the Shell new movie virtual reality diver. Let's see what else. Hentalita, the World Twinkle surprise Halloween. Fun the third Italian game movie.
Anime.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the thing about like progressives, like leftists, they can't. The thing is, they can't win arguments. They don't have the data for it. That's the thing. Like they never do. No, seriously. Like anytime you argue with a liberal or a progressive, it always divulges into like identity politics because they don't have they strawman you. That's the only thing they've got. That's what they did with Gamergate. That's what they did with shit. They did with like Mitt fucking Romney. They did it with like Mitt Romney. They did it. They did it against John McCain. They did it with everybody.
Here was the problem that I noticed about this. They brought in these arguments against us, saying that they were trying to address the issues about us being racist and such. They claimed that we were a part of some group that is trying to attack a white woman. Like they said that we were a part of the KKK, and it's like they make up. But they don't have any evidence other than the fact that they kind of
I never have it.
No, they don't have evidence.
That's the thing. If they sorry.
They claim that a board page from a white supremacist website that, and I checked it and I noticed that only 3 people were talking in that thing, and it turns out it was how can you bring up that issue when technically anyone can post in there anonymously and claim that they're a part of Gamergate, and you can honestly say that that's not evidence. That's just you being an idiot claiming that they did this. No, that's not them. Only 1 person talked about it. 3 people came in and talked about it, and you're claiming that a whole bunch of people are part of this one single group on a website that is involved with racism, sex, and all this other bullshit you're claiming that we're against diversity and all this other shit. When we have people who are in the group who are African Americans, Asians, homosexuals, and you're basically claiming all this stuff, and Hispanics as well, and Indians, and you're calling them sock puppets. Sometimes I wish I can slap a white person in the face and tell them you're a fucking liar. Sometimes I wish I could say that and tell them that.
They are liars. If you ever have a debate with someone from the left or someone who's a progressive, if you argue straight on facts, you'll win every time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
like all the facts are against them. Here's the thing: the only way they can win is to call you names and bully you. That's the only way they can win. That's the only way they ever win.
The only way I can prove this to a person is to go up to them slap them in the face, and tell them they're a lying piece of shit. Because that's if they wanna say, oh, this man's a sexist misogynist. Well, if I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna tell them this in Espanol, and tell them, fuck off, bitch.
I once had an argument with one of them, right?
You know who's
basically they tried to compare me to fucking
But
Nazi
I will
Germany.
debate them. I will debate them if they choose to. But I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what-
They'll never
intimidate them.
choose to. They'll never choose to debate. That's the thing. They'll lose. They can't win.
Yeah, they can't.
You know which
Nazi
SJW?
Germany. Like, what the fuck?
You know which SJW I can't stand, and I consider him a sellout. Though I don't even consider this dude Hispanic. Is Izzy Gavez? That dude's a
Who?
Izzy Galvez.
I don't know what that is.
That's the guy with the Kirby avatar.
yeah. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
That's
even
what he
his
is,
own
isn't he?
even his own family considers him a piece of shit.
Yeah,
his own,
pretty bad,
his-
dude.
yeah, it's kind of funny. It turns out he
But-
was like complaining about his sister-in-law staying away from him. You wonder why?
But this is
Because you're a creepy dude. Seriously.
Yeah.
this is how I know I've won an argument with them. They'll start calling me names, start calling me Hitler and stuff, and I'll know, like, fucking leave the call. They'll just leave.
Well, let's be honest. Izzy Galvez hasn't done anything good with his life, and let's be honest. He probably has no friends in the real world. The only people he has is his SJW friends, and that's all he's got. Really, that's it. And everyone
You
looks at him.
forgot his right hand.
Yeah, and he's got. Yeah, exactly.
That's a romantic relationship.
But the thing I
It's
hate
not
from
really-
the SJWs is the way that they try to talk for me, and it's like, fuck off. You're not my bitch.
Back off, you bitch! But Bland, I actually wanted to bring this back up because you mentioned that you had that SJW friend that you were seeing commenting on Facebook, and you stopped following her because you just couldn't stop fucking.
It's
wanting
because
to
it's
reply.
stressful. It's stressful.
Right? Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say I actually had a friend that was like that, but he wasn't an SJW. He was just horribly, horribly misinformed about what he fucking spouted, and he was like hardcore Mormon, and it was like it was like one of those things. Well, and he was really political too, and I just remember I don't remember all the shit he would put on Facebook back when I had a Facebook account, which I don't anymore, thank God. I remember the one conversation that basically pissed him off though was he was spouting off on Facebook about how taxes were fucking terrible and we should never instituted anything regarding like taxes like federal taxes for people in the government like income taxes and property taxes and shit like that. And you know it literally took me like 5 to 10 minutes to just Google basic information about taxes and the history of it and shit like that. And I responded, I said, you know, this is the year the taxes were implemented, and here's the reason for it. Because we were in the middle of a fucking war. I can't remember which one. It was one of the minor ones. It wasn't like the World War or anything. It was like a war with Mexico or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like at the time we were in a war. We needed funding, so we implemented a tax, and then it worked out from there. And the people didn't have a problem with it. People did not overturn it. And right now, if you fucking turned off taxes just like that, you just went straight up cold turkey with no taxes right now, the country would collapse on itself.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way in hell. Like if you weaned the country off of taxes after a while and made them work with it, it could probably work, but goddamn, you just turned it off right now like a light switch, the country would collapse. And then I remember him complaining to a mutual friend of ours later, like, God damn it, he's always fucking insulting me and fucking starting shit with me. And I'm just like, dude, all I did was present you with some fucking evidence and some facts about history, and you get butthurt and pissy.
How the fuck would you wean taxes off? Like the fuck? Like, dude.
Well, I don't even know if it's possible, but I'm assuming there probably is a
The
way.
one thing I hate about Facebook is there's certain like people like I'll follow sometimes like whatever if it's famous or other types of people, and sometimes like sometimes they'll post like links to like articles and stuff that has nothing to do with the fan page, and it just drives me nuts. Not only that.
Yep, I hate
But
that shit.
certain people I had to unfollow because they just love. I don't know why certain women do this, but certain women just feel like, oh man, I need to post this picture of my stomach. I'm pregnant. I gotta announce to everyone that I'm pregnant on Facebook.
Oh, I have a friend, and while I really didn't have too much of a problem with it because she was really attractive, she was like posting pictures of her fucking self on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that, showing off how she was getting a great body and she was vegan and shit like that. And I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
great. I don't care.
vegan.
Thanks for the hot photos.
Well, that's the thing about this one person. She's like a model, right? So
Oh, my friend?
everybody freaking she's got like a standing army of white knights, man. And if you disagree with her, they will descend on you and they will blot the sun out.
You can't insult my fucking waifu!
Yeah, she is like all their wife. She is the waifu of like every one of her fans, and so
Hashtag, where's the pillows?
yeah, where's the pillows?
You know who?
It's
You
just
better bite that pillow because she's going and dry.
You know who's really weird now? She was this really hot actress. Like, I looked at her
Right
recent Instagram pictures, and she's scary as fuck. You know who Rose McGowan is?
Who?
I know.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yes.
Dude, what happened to her? Like, she
I
used to
don't know, dude.
be beautiful back in the day. Like, when you look at her now, it's like, wow, what happened to you,
It's
Rose?
simple.
Yeah, dude, a perfect example is the movie Ready to Rumble.
It's simple.
She's
SJW.
fucking smoking hot in that movie.
SJW, man.
Dude.
When she was married to Marilyn Manson, she was freaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, she was really
Ready to
beautiful.
Rumble's that WCW movie, right?
That
Yeah.
movie was
Ready to
ass,
Rumble,
but I love W.
it's got David Arquette and
that movie
can't
was
think of
not
his name.
good, but I love
it had its moments, but yeah, it was all around not very great.
I like WCW though. That's the thing, man. Like I'm from the South, right? So
Yeah.
that was what.
What do you want, boob?
Yeah.
That fucking scene
What
gets
did he
me every
say?
time.
What did he say?
The cashier at the gas station when he's having the Slurpee daydream. What do you want, boob? And then there's the quote unquote sex scene with Rose McGowan, and she rips off her top, and he goes, "Foreign objects!" and tackles her.
Yeah, she was like she was a Nitro girl in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to be hot back in the day, and I looked
Yeah,
at her
see?
Instagram pictures, and she looks scary as fuck. Like, she looks like, oh my god, I wouldn't
Not even meth once.
dude, you wouldn't even want to hit that though.
Not
The thing
even
about it is,
one.
and the thing about Rose McGowan is, I've seen this on her Twitter. If you disagree with her or say something to her, I think she's becoming a feminist too, or she probably
Of course
is.
she is. Like,
She'll
that's the
attack.
thing.
She'll send her fans and attack you, dude. Like, literally.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and after watching her, she turned into Sinead O'Connor. My God. I'm looking at her Instagram. She's totally she should really do the Sinead O'Connor story, because she does almost look like her. All she needs to do is get a picture of the Pope, and she'll probably piss off a lot. You could definitely play the part of Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, dude, Rose McGowan, dude, she's scary, dude. Like,
I know.
I'm like, wow.
Looking at her now, it's like, you know what? She definitely should do this, because it's looking at her face and everything. I'm.
But the crazy thing about Ready to Rumble is that WCW was like it was like second fiddle to WWF for forever, but the 90s they really like blew up.
Dude.
This was a freaking Hollywood production, man. And like when I grew up watching it, it was second fiddle, dude. Like they had to air on Saturday nights because they didn't even want to compete with WWF. They didn't even. But then when they fucking brought out the NWO and they stepped up the game, man, holy shit! It was the Monday Night Wars is some of the best TV I've watched in my entire life. I still go back to this day and watch YouTube, dude, and watch like old matches.
Yeah,
Dude, it's funny you mentioned that.
Nitro.
It's funny you mentioned that Rose McGowan is becoming a feminist. I think it's already too late. She already is, because I went to her Twitter and she retweeted some fucking Twitter. I don't even know what it is, but they apparently did interview with her or whatever, and they linked an image that was quoting Rose McGowan saying, "The real buzzword in Hollywood is awareness. I'm really glad you're not as stupid as you were 2 minutes ago before you had your awareness. But I can't take that to the bank, and I can't make art with that." And the tweet says, "Great follow to today's @FemScript intros chat. No, at Rose McGowan won't shut up about sexism." And then her actual tweet says, "And I won't shut up until it's dealt with. Media and film greatly affect women streaming in the world over it."
Okay, then address the issue about pedophilia in Hollywood, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just.
But did
You guys ever
heard
heard
the
of this
guys
guy
who made Hatred, right? The developers, they're creating a game that has jihads.
Oh, you mean that ISIS? You mean that rail shooter?
Oh, hell yeah.
I think it's a good idea, but then again, the rail shooter should have just been a first-person shooter. It should have been a first-person shooter.
Piss off so many people. I'm gonna laugh my ass off in the bank.
I hope they succeed in pissing off everybody, including IGN, if they're offended by the fact that they're going to shoot people from ISIS. Considering that, okay, ISIS has been cutting off heads of women and children, and yet you guys at IGN are not even acknowledging this because, well, you don't get
Nobody is.
Because, yeah, nobody on the feminist side is acknowledging this. They're just like, oh, those people deserved it. Oh, yeah, they deserve it. Yeah, women and children? Yes. Yes, I do agree. The ISIS is a good thing. I'm like, dude, do you realize that they're killing women and children, enslaving them, using and selling them as sex slaves?
Yeah, and a mother went to go and get her son back, right?
Here's the thing.
And they're like, here's some food, and she ate her son. They gave her food, and it was her son.
And here's the thing about like the immigrants that the Syrians that went over to like Germany and had their little. They have a name for what their little thing. It's called Taha Rush, man. And that's a literal rape culture. Okay, you guys know about the Young Turks, right?
Yeah.
They're the perfect example of like. It's like they're the distillation of everything that's wrong with the left, okay? And the problem is they'll say on the one hand that America has a rape culture and that there's an epidemic of rape, right? But when there's an actual real rape culture, they don't address it. Their response is not all Muslims, right? So what happens is they're like playing mental gymnastics because they're minorities and they don't want to be seen as racist. That's what a lot of these. Even Germany is actively censoring any kind of news about the rape gang.
Yeah, there was that 13-year-old girl who got raped by a Muslim.
Yeah, and then they don't even address it.
And then the Russian media covered it before the German media. The Russian
and they're
media.
advocating in the country that we should be more sensitive and more forgiving towards these people, and yet you're not more forgiving towards the people who raped you. But yet you're.
How sad is that? About the Russian media covered it before the German media. Like something happened in Germany, like the Russians.
And that's the thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry. That's the thing. Like people want to elect Bernie Sanders as president, but he's like he let a freaking BLM supporter derail his entire rally. Black Lives Matter.
Oh, Black Lives Matter.
He let the protester freaking derail his entire speech he was giving at a rally, and that's like, and then some Muslim guy tried to roll up into Donald Trump's rally, and he threw their ass out, dude. Like that's a major difference between like him and it's like Trump may not be right on everything, but at least he's fucking consistent, and at least he's strong,
Yeah,
he's gonna fucking stand. He's not gonna let anybody run him over, and that's what we need. We don't need fucking pussies,
Yeah.
If I was American, I'd vote for Trump.
Yeah, because the thing is about Bernie is that they want Hillary on there too, but not many people trust Hillary because she was the one responsible for that fucking stupid law that happened with we should let every Saudi pay millions of dollars to Saudi Arabia to learn how to pilot planes. Great idea, Hillary. Thanks a lot.
She's also a flip-flopper.
Oh yeah.
A big one and a liar,
Yeah.
a massive liar.
Yeah,
and also releases intelligent documents.
Yeah, which makes her considered that's considered high treason too.
The amount of documents she released, if any normal person were to do that, they would be fucking incarcerated.
I know, and the thing is, she should have never disclosed those documents at all. And the fact is, she kind of did that the wrong way, and that's the problem. They should have never, ever have her as leader, and that's the problem. Not many people trust her as a leader, especially when she forgave her husband, who basically not once but several times.
Twice, right?
Yeah, several times had an affair, and yet everybody's like, "Oh, you shouldn't vote for You shouldn't vote for Bernie. You should vote for Hillary. That's sexist." No, she's anti-woman. And everybody knows it because she basically forgave her husband for having an affair with not one but several women. And that,
oh man,
that used to be against gay marriage. Now she's like, oh, it's cool.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah, you need to.
Well, dude, Obama did the same thing. That's the at least like people on the right, they may be like dumb about some shit, but at least they're consistent. Like, they are all consistently against but it's like
Obama's a cuck.
He is. He really is. He's straight up cuck. He doesn't like. He's not consistent. And he's not strong. He doesn't want to offend anybody. He constantly passes laws that favor is like Muslim countries, and just so he won't offend anybody.
The fact that he was donating money to things that kind of ridiculous. That he donating money to Africa. I understand they need help, but come on, dude, he giving millions of free.
Yeah, that's
I think it's more like billions, but still, I get your point.
Yeah, billions and billions of dollars. Already we're gonna be.
You're already in debt.
Yeah.
You're like 14. No,
dude, we've been in debt for.
Dude.
And that's the problem with Bernie is he wants to tax the rich no matter how much we get into debt. He's just like, fuck it, the rich people are gonna pay for it, dog. Don't worry about it. Like, what's
like they're not. You realize that's just gonna make them leave the country and move somewhere else.
Let's be honest. The only way to survive in this economy is have your own business. That's the only way to survive. Yes and no. If you're clever enough to have a good idea, it's good to have a business.
Maybe in America and the UK, you have to go through a whole lot of fucking loops to even start a fucking business.
I don't know, the UK's whatever.
The UK's got all these fucking retarded laws. It's like, you gotta be like a fucking, get the paperwork, like fucking, you'll be here for like till Sunday to Saturday, just fucking the next week, just like
a
fucking...
lot of bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Here's one of the most contradictory things about Bernie is that he wants to raise taxes so that people, that the rich will pay whatever. But you said earlier, whoever said it, like, oh, the rich people are going to leave. The funny thing is he wants to abolish tax havens overseas, right? So,
what?
Yeah, he wants to abolish tax havens.
Is he retarded?
Yeah, so if you raise taxes, right?
Oh, God.
You raise taxes, right?
Yeah.
But then you also abolish tax havens.
Dude,
like,
what the fuck is he drinking? Like, what the
it's so completely contradictory. It doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck?
Especially banks. That's kind of the biggest problem too.
Dude, what the fuck kind of Kool-Aid is he drinking?
Yeah, no one's gonna take that stuff seriously. The thing is, they're gonna go with Trump, and Trump only one possibly. He'll probably do that whole deal where he sells something for $1 billion. He'll probably sell some land for $1 billion in China.
Did you see that it's going to cost $8 billion to build that wall?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend that money.
Good lord, kill me already.
It ain't even worth it.
We're clearly all in it. We're all screwed.
Unless
no matter who we
unless he raised the taxes.
I'd rather Trump get elected than Hillary, because if the country's going to go down the drain, I'd rather go down the drain laughing my ass off.
The thing about it is, Trump has some really stupid ideas. He has some okay ideas, but it's like, at least he's telling the truth.
Yeah, he's very honest, and that's one of the things I admire about him is that he's honest. He tells it like it is, and I think the country needs more of that. I think we need someone who's like not going to mince words, who's not going to back down. And that's ultimately what America used to be. Is like we didn't give a fuck and we didn't back down, but now we've turned into a bunch of pussies, and
Hillary kind of reminds me of David Cameron.
David Cameron?
Yeah.
Hang on a second, let me look that up. I don't know who that is.
That's the Prime Minister of the UK, the biggest retard. No one likes him on Twitter. Every time he tweets, they're like, "You fucking a pig."
Wait a minute, David Cameron, the guy that was talking about going up against us in Gamergate, right? Or no, that's a Canadian guy, right?
No, David Cameron's the Prime Minister of the UK.
No, but there's a Prime Minister in Canada that can't stand Gamergate, and he talked about.
But David Cameron is against freedom of speech. Yes.
You're talking about Justin Trudeau, Joel. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that guy. He was talking about going up against us and fighting us. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I would debate him.
I would go to Canada just to debate him and tell him that you're wrong and tell you that you're full of shit. Those people that are telling you this stuff, they're full of shit too.
Dude, it's so funny. Like, some of these people think they can, like, oh, we're trying to fight the good fight against Gamergate, but yet you have no clue.
I would debate Justin Trudeau. If he wants me to, I would go up there and debate his ass.
But here's the thing. You guys know retarded people, right? David Cameron wanted to ban encryption.
Wow, what a fucking idiot.
This is who we have as the Prime Minister for the second term he's been elected last year.
And I have a feeling he doesn't. I have a feeling he listens to too many con artists that tell him.
And basically, he also, because people didn't agree with him on Twitter, like everyone calls him everyone's like, you fucking a pig, because one of his friends released a story that basically in university there was an initiative, like one of those sorority things, where basically he sticked his penis in a pig's mouth.
Wow.
Oh boy.
A dead pig's mouth. Basically everyone calls him out on it on Twitter.
Thanks for that clarification of the dead
everyone calls him out on his bullshit, and he wants to ban freedom of speech on Twitter. He wants to ban freedom of speech, basically.
Thank God for Gregory Allen Elliott.
Right.
Oh yeah, we helped that case.
I donated a little bit of money to him. I put like $10
David
in.
Cameron is he does all these retarded laws, right? Like recently, he tried to do this thing where it's like there's people that literally cannot work, right? Like my uncle is schizophrenic, right? In a insane asylum, right? My uncle is now getting tested to see if he's mentally and physically fit to work because of David Cameron.
Gregory Allen Elliott.
Like my uncle is schizophrenic in a mental asylum. Like, fucking retarded.
The thing I liked about Gregory Allen, that case, though, even though it wasn't Gamergate related, a lot of people in Gamergate supported it and helped. We've worked together and put money together to help ways.
They took him off of Twitter for almost 3 years, off the internet, away from contacting his family, everything. It's kind of sad that this man's life was ruined all because he said no, I disagree with what you're doing, wrong, and he got into an argument with her, and she claims it's harassment, which is I find kind of retarded, and this is not the reason why this case was a waste of freaking time, waste of freaking money.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is, they should have never done this. This is the most embarrassing case I ever heard in Canadian history.
It was.
Because,
dude,
I don't care if they're advocating for against harassment, but trying to ruin a person's life based on the fact that he disagreed with them on Twitter, had a spat with them on Twitter. Yes, those things do happen. But the fact is, they're not. He did not try to harm this woman. He did not try to hurt this woman. Unfortunately, she just had a mental breakdown and just got offended and got hurt feelings. That's all. And if
Yeah.
they think that trying to fix the situation by putting him in jail solve her problem.
They're greatly dumb.
Yeah.
Dude, thankfully we had Lauren and other people raise awareness about it though, and people just put their money together, and we helped win the case. And the judge looked at it, and he just let the guy go, and he just like, I don't know what he said specifically. Does anyone know what the judge said to the feminist chick, or I don't even know if she was there or
She
not.
should deal with it. Deal with it, bitch. That's what I think. But also the whole Aaron Joni case too. That whole thing was kind of interesting because Zoe kind of dropped the case on that one, and that one was fucked up because she tried to put a gag order in order to close that website down for what he said on there. It's all because she wanted to protect her own image. And that's the fact. She wanted to protect her own image and used her friends to protect her image because she was afraid that it would ruin her career. No, it's not going to ruin your career. It's just going to make you have a bad reputation in the gaming community because you made a shitty ass game, which is true. You made a crappy ass game that it was hard to freaking read. That it should have been spell checked and grammar checked and everything. Because
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's not forget Zoe Quinn was from Held Up, and supposedly she played a part in a murder, and then
let's put it this way: I don't care what she did in her past, but what she did, what she did in this case, she basically wasted people's time and money to help her.
She was
do
part
her
of a
thing.
fucking.
I want to jump in here. I apologize for interrupting, but this is too fucking priceless. Who here is familiar with who Martin Shkreli is?
No idea.
He's the AIDS pill guy, right?
Yeah, he's the pharmaceutical company douchebag that's raising the money on the pills.
Oh yeah,
Isn't-
him. Yeah.
I love that guy. He's the best. He's the best.
Well, he might have gotten some comeuppance if this is actually true. Did anyone see his Twitter account as of 2 hours ago?
No. What happened?
Okay, so nothing that happened that I'm aware of, but just based off of the tweets that he's made. Let's see, 2 hours ago. Who the fuck has my $15 million? Next tweet. I need my money back. This isn't a fucking joke. What the fuck? And then he tweets out, someone named Daquan said he was Kanye's boy, and I signed the deal to buy Pablo and sent the Bitcoin. Call the police. This is bullshit. And then next tweet. and then the next tweet, why can't I hide my tweets and stay verified? I want to close my account at Twitter at support.
Thank you, Twitter. Close his account
And
now.
and then he literally started linking clues for my stolen funds, and then he fucking linked a Spreecast asking for people to help him get the 15 million back, and also saying that his GoFundMe will be up tomorrow.
Yeah, by the way, Zoe Quinn was in this college, right? She was part of this group called Circular Religion. Religion.
Yeah.
GoFundMe 15 million. Yeah, sure, Martin.
Yeah.
Yo, this
They-
dude, this guy
A
right
group
here.
of atheists that try to piss off Christians.
Dude, this guy, this is one of his tweets. I'm not sure if you read this. He says, someone named Daquan said he was Kanye's boy, and I signed the deal to buy Pablo and sent the Bitcoin. Call the police. This is bullshit.
Yeah, he was trying to get that album because he wanted to pay 10 million to get that album.
He's trolling so hard, though.
Yeah. Here's another fact about him. His ex-girlfriend made a blog about him and talking about how much of a douchebag he was. And that's the truth. It's the same as the situation with Zoe Quinn. It's like she thinks everything will be solved with doing what she does by being a game developer. No, it doesn't work that way. Same with what's his name, Martin, whatever his name is. It wouldn't matter.
Shkreli, yeah.
It wouldn't matter even with Martin Shkreli. It wouldn't matter with him. It wouldn't matter with what happens to Zoe Quinn. All it matters is that she should have never, done the things that she did. She should have just stayed out of it. Don't involve herself in any of this stuff that happened to her. and I understand that she wants to protect her image because she was concerned about it. But the fact is,
Oh no,
she should just get over.
Like, oh my god.
She should just get over the fact that her image as a game developer and an advocate for her own rights. She should just
She
move on
needs to get her panties out of a
and not
twist and
talk
realize
about
that
any
the
of the
game,
stuff.
the game she
Oh, wow.
created wasn't even close to reality.
I know.
So I'm almost of the mind to think that that whole thing was a fucking troll, because he has the lingo of a fucking shanner. Because there was a screenshot of the debate, or not even the debate, but it was just a news piece on CBS, and it's got the subtext of selecting Justice Scalia's replacement and presidential debate and shit. And you know how they have the debate feed on the right hand side of active tweets at the candidates and stuff? They had Martin Shkreli tweeting at Jeb Bush saying, "Do your thug thing, Jeb Bush. You got this, fam."
Yeah, he's a troll, this guy.
Yeah, I think he's definitely trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some funny shit that he's saying, though, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and donate your money to me, for I am your Lord and
Yeah,
Savior.
go give me $15 million on my GoFundMe because I got screwed over by Kanye.
Yeah. Give me all your money, Kanye. I would appreciate it. Better yet, donate that money to the black community right now. Seriously. Including your album, give it away for free too. I would appreciate
Oh my
that,
god.
brother. I love
Dude,
you.
there's
I
some
love
funny-
you, Kanye. Oh yeah, there's also the other thing. He's also releasing a video game. Kanye, give me a free sample of your video game. I'll play it. I'll even review it. I'll put it on my channel.
Dude, Martin Shkreli, there's a meme for him on Twitter I'm looking at here. It says,
And also, Kanye, I will suck your dick.
Why did you do that? It's a fish stick.
it says here, gets shit for doing what every other drug company does. Takes all this shit like a man and destroys everyone that talks shit.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's funny.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye. Because we got some of this shit done.
Dang,
we recorded
that
like
was up
2
for
hours.
hours.
It was like 2 hours and 1
Jeez.
minute. But
So
anyways,
I gotta go anyways, you guys. It was fun.
yeah, it's getting
Yeah,
late.
dude.
It's like 12:58 here.
Later, y'all.
Take care.
Yeah, same here. Later, y'all.
Yeah, before everyone leaves though, I just now saw this thing while surfing Twitter, and it's just this cutout of a Dojin, and I'm sure it's probably fucking edited, but it might not be. And it's just this guy getting up to leave his apartment, and his girlfriend just kind of leans over with this really smug look on her face, and she says, "While I'm at it, I'll take a nice long look at your browser history." And he's got the sweat drops coming off his face, oh shit.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and IGN's Anime Club, fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them good. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a bunch of comedy and satire making fun of them. Yeah, because their anime club sucks anyways.
Yeah.
What anime club?
Yeah, their anime club sucks anyways. What anime club are you talking about, IGN? Oh yeah, those guys.
They're a bunch of weeaboo faggots.
Yeah, they're a bunch of weeaboo faggots. Yeah.
Weeaboo.
Weeaboo.
Weeaboo. Yeah, take care, guys. Goodbye.